Hi, thank you for joining me this evening or morning or night or whatever you are. So today I would like to talk about the consumption of print. Now, I used to think that uh, why print existed. Why should I have a jacket that have the logo of, let's say, Adidas or Levi's, even though I'm the one that wearing it? This is my own clothes. I have buy it. Why should I advertise it to other? This is basically free advertising, and I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting any benefits from putting my brand, your brand, on my shirt. But after seeing like stuff, by stuff I mean something like let's say knockoffs, the quality of their brand choices. Like I just have a new socks yesterday that I got from like cheap, dirt cheap for like only 5 cents. But it's like the worst socks I have. So I think brand, if it's not like for recognition, by recognition I mean stuff like luxury brand, I think are needed for quality assurance. I don't say it, what I mean is that I'm not implying that all the uh, all branded stuff are with a mediocre quality. What I'm trying to say is that by buying from a brand, we already know what to expect. Even if we are, even if we can search for like a third option from a different company that sells, that produce the thing exactly from China, because everything is produced in China right now. At least we're getting a reassurance, we're getting the stuff that says that the product will be delivered to you as we respect it is delivered. There are of course exceptions. I mean like shoes, and maybe if you know what you're doing, you can search of the market, you can fake a replacement. I think that will be a great option rather than buying from the brand itself. Because for example my shoes cost around 60 USD, and I could get a very similar quality of shoes, half the price of that, or even just a small fraction of that, just $10, I can get a shoes with a similar quality. I just doesn't have the wisdom to do it back then, and so I'm stuck with these shoes that now are already shattered after a year of use. Not even a year of use, I must say. So I think that is a bad financial decision that that taught me that other brand or other companies are delivering the same stuff basically at a cheaper rate if you know what you're getting at. Because I have another shoes that I'm getting from China also. It breaks after a month of use because the plastic can handle even asphalt. It breaks easily in asphalt. So stuff like this, like plastic figures too. I got this free run figure for just $3. They're cheap also. But only $3 you get this quality. Yeah, that's good. But compare that to mine Android. Both of them included cost me around 80 USD, and that forced me to not eat for at least a week. But I supplement with fasting and eating Indomie all day, which is not recommended. If we compare my stuff to the stuff that is available in China, now I must say that most of these merchandise are produced in China as well. So I'm not trying to criticize China or anything. If you know where you're getting it, if you find the right place, you'll get the same quality. What I say is that the Nordic art that I got, basically it's great, yeah. It's made from PVC, but because the material itself maybe cost around for them, maybe cost around $20 to make at most. Yeah, at most. And they mark that price into like 80 USD. Like, it's just still, it's like they still in your wallet to be like a Romanian, but in bright daylight, like like Romanians did, but at a large scale. I'm still not regretting buying it though because I can't regret anything. So the conclusion today is that brands are not necessarily bad. They are bad if they are bad per se if you know the cons, if you know an alternative that is cheaper while also giving the same quality as the brand itself. But if you don't, then the brand itself will give you the reassurance, will give you the stuff that you need and that you find and buy. Okay, that's it.